Seems I just fail at recording today. Third time, Shin here, bringing you another Pokemon battle. Finally on the DS against a good friend of mine named Sakie, who's gonna be using a trainer named Lilia. He's just getting into it, but hey, I just wanted to post this up mainly to show off the team I'm gonna be using a lot more. Now he lives with an Infernape. It hits a misclick, which is a bad start because that Mach Punch is obviously not going to do a damn thing to me. And I trick him to take his Life Orb and give him an Iron Ball, which is going to make a big difference, as you see. I'm going to go into my Sting just to see what he's going to do, because this looks like he's going to be physical. And yeah, it seems like he's just purely physical because he just switches out, most likely just for an Earthquake, but I just set up a substitute. And this Gliscor is going to have some interesting plays here and there. He's going to set up a DD with his Dragonite, and I'm just going to go for the Ice Fang just to see what it does. And try to see if he has leftovers or anything, but it looks like there's nothing really going on, so I would assume he does not have leftovers. And I just decide to baton pass my substitute right back into my Shin-Chan, my Sableye. And I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, which is going to be kind of bad since he's going to reveal, hey, he has Lumberry. Go for the Dragon Claw to break my sub. And I'm just like, oh crap. And I just go for the Will-O-Wisp again and it misses. I'm like, crap, I'm about to get swept. But he goes for the Fire Punch, which is not stabbed at all, and I'm gonna survive. I'm like, yay. And I'm able to get the burn off, so I don't have to worry about Dragonite Sweep, thankfully. Though if I would have sent out my Heatran, I think I could have walled this guy anyway, so it's all good. And now I'll go into my Fuego, my Heatran. And I know he's gonna switch out, because he can't do anything against me, and I'm just gonna go for the Stealth Rocks. And now that I have those set up, those constant switches are really going to screw with his team. I'm going to protect just to scout what he's going to do, and he's going to show he has a close combat. So I'm assuming this is probably an Iron Fisted Infernape. Now he's going to go for the Mach Punch, which is really going to do much. And I'm just going to take that, heal up with some Poison Heal, and once again set up my substitute. He goes into his Deoxys Speed, and since it wasn't a lead, it is safe to assume this is just the Life Orb variant. That's going to be the all-out attacker with the good coverage and such. And I was right as he goes for the Ice Beam, and I just go for the EQ to deal some decent damage on this guy, and you know, get that Poison Hero up. I mean, I'm gonna call Sting back to send Fuego back out, but he goes for the Superpower. I forgot these things carry that, but it is okay, as Deoxys does not really have the best of offensive stats. He's just a speed whore. So I'm able to take that pretty nicely thanks to the natural bulk I have on my Fuego. Then I'm going to switch right back out into my Scarlet, who's pretty much going to be able to take anything this guy delivers. Now that Life Orb is just like withering him away. He's going to go for the Superpower again, and he's going to get a crit this turn, and that nearly kills me. I'm glad that he hit one before to lower his stats, and that would have just been a waste of my Scarlet, would have been sad. And on him fainting because of Life Orb, I'll be able to set up a Sword Stance. So maybe at least do some damage to whatever switches in. He sends in his Dragonite, I guess for getting a Stealth Rocks. And because I have the Bullet Punch, I'll be able to just take this guy right out since I have double the attack. Thanks to the Max Attack Technician, all that goodness. Now he's going to go right into Zapdos. Now thinking he's just a bulky one, probably going to roar me out, I go for the Bug Bite. But this seems to be an offensive one, and he just goes for the Heat Wave just to take out my Scizor. And hence revealing he has a Life Orb. So I'll go into my Maytag since he's Scarfed, and I'll be able to outspeed and take this guy out with a Hydro Pump. It's going to do massive damage. Even if he did survive, the Life Orb would have took him out on whatever attack he would have used. Now he's going to go into his Choose, which, I don't know, I guess because he looks like a freaking, what, Laffy Taffy? See, yeah, he actually does look like it. Anyways, Porygon 2 and be able to wall and probably take out my Rotom if I'm not careful, so I'm going to switch up to my Fuego, which is actually a Sweato Special Wall, so I know I'll be able to take whatever hit this guy has since he's probably not invested in special attack that much. Hit him with a Toxic, so I know he's going to be withered down little by little. Go for the Protect just to scout to see what he's going to do after he sets up the Trick Room. And he's just going for the Ice Beam. So, since I know I'll survive whatever from this point, I'm just going to go straight away for the Fire Blast to do as much damage as I can and end up getting a crit here. I don't know if it mattered or not, simply because I don't think he would have been able to do much with my Fuego anyway. They're at the same point. This guy's kind of bulky. His Porygon 2 anyway. Now, he goes right into his Dandy, which is Volcarona. Those rocks are just going to tear him apart. Now, I'm going to go for the Toxic. Since I have the Trick Room, I'll be able to go first and set that up before he's even able to do anything, even if he had HP Ground. But apparently he doesn't. He goes for the Sub, so I know for a fact this guy's days are definitely limited because Toxic is just going to wear this guy down. I'm going to break the Sub with a Fire Blast as he sets up a Quiver Dance. And now this thing is kind of threatening, because if it does have HP ground, I think it would be able to KO me from this point. So I believe I just go for the protect just to get some toxic stalling going on, especially since the trick room just wore off this turn. And goes for the bug buzz once. It looks like he doesn't have anything to do with this, so I know I'm just gonna see what's gonna happen. I just go for another fire blast after he hits the bug buzz and gets a special defense drop, which is kind of depressing. So I'm just gonna just blow this guy off the planet, and that leaves his Infernape now, I believe. And thanks to the fact that I tricked it with an Iron Ball, I know for the fact I'm gonna be faster, so I'm gonna set up and try to hit the toxic on this guy, so his days will definitely be numbered, so I don't have to worry about him making some epic comeback. He thought I was gonna switch, so he goes for the Fire Punch, which is bad because now my Fire Blast is gonna be doing a lot of damage, and I also end up getting another crit here to just finish this guy off. Didn't really matter since I have plenty of things to get rid of this Infernape, especially my Gliscor. And that's the end of the match, guys. Let's see. Thank you for watching, and this is just Shin signing off. I'll try to post another video. Peace.